Hi, I'm Ria. I'm 22 years old and I'm a full-time cosplayer. Today I'm dressed as Ishtar from Fate Grand Order and it's the Valentine's edition. I've been cosplaying full-time for about a year now, since 2018 March. Usually I do my makeup and skincare first. I put on the costume, then I put on the wig.
How much time do you spend getting ready?
About 1.5 hours to 2. Yeah. The biggest misconception is that all cosplayers do like not safe for work content. Sometimes when I introduce myself as like, oh, I'm a full-time cosplayer, the first thing they think about is all of the racy stuff, or like the very lewd adult 18 plus work, which I totally do not do. Like, I'm foreign to that concept because I'm not comfortable with it. But I do have friends who do it, you know. Like, some of us just want to do it to pay tribute to characters, to kind of like bringing it to life. For me, I cosplay a lot of Fate. So they have like the summer servants, they have bikinis and stuff. I think that's like the limit for me. There are like different avenues like where I can earn my living. So the first one is Patreon, the second one is through events, and the third one is through photography workshops as a model, like a cosplay model. So the type of merchandise I usually put out for my fans and followers would be prints. I also come up with self-designed magazines that pay tribute to like a certain character. So I did one for Diva, one for Asuka, and another one for Fate Grand Order Summer Servants. I also have t-shirts and badges. During the con season period, which is from May to December, I make about 3.5 to 4K a month. For the dry season, it mostly comes from Patreon and pre-orders and like making of merchandise, and I'll sell it. If you think about it profit-wise, like I don't profit a lot of it because a lot of it goes back to making costumes. Yeah, so it's just like enough to tide over as a livable wage. Some people, when you turn their passion into work, they start to hate their passion. But surprisingly for me, it had an opposite effect. I ended up loving the hobby even more because I get to interact with like more fans, more followers, and they're generally very wonderful people. Having like followers as a cosplayer is very different from having followers as like an influencer, because they actually buy merchandise or something you've made with like your face on it. It's kind of like, wow. It's like a different market altogether from being an influencer who is just like brand deals and stuff like that. When you cosplay like a certain thing that you really like, and then like someone becomes a fan of your work because they love the series, they love the character as well. I love talking to them about the game, about the anime, and communicating with them like that. So for me, like having followers is like having more people to fangirl about something that I really like. Right now, like I feel like I do this full time and I cosplay a lot. It's precisely because looks do not last forever, which is why I want to do it like now. I hope that even if I stop doing this full time, I still get to cosplay like from time to time, because like a big part of my friendships and community is based in the cosplay community. So I don't want to like, because of my work commitments, to lose all my friends here.